He's like, I'll stay and do yoga.
That's right, downward dog.
That anytime that you're like trying to do anything, he's like, what are you doing? Right on top of you.
Nobody's here yet. Might be me teaching to myself.
Well, if anything comes up, just let me know, and I can try to.
You're the best, girlfriend. You're the best. Bye. Thanks, hon. Hello, girls. How are you?
Hey,
Hi.
Nance.
How are you guys? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Yes. How you doing, Don?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Nance?
I'm awesome. How about you, Sue? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you good. Nice to see you.
Awesome. You too, guys. All right. Well, looks like us three. Okay. Looks like the three of us. So, what do you think? Shall I mute you guys, or we can just go with it? There's only three of us, right? That way you can check in with me now and then. We'll go without it. All right. So it's Sunday, August 16th, and I'm filling in for Erin. So we'll do a beautiful vinyasa. And as always, just go at your own best pace and we'll have a good old time. Sound good? All right, I'm gonna see if I can spotlight and you guys can still hear me. Just shout out if something something technological happens, just let me know. All right, here we go. All right, so we're gonna ground on our mat, girls. Hopefully you can see me. And you've got your big toes joined, a little space at your heel. Your spine and body is tall like a tada, like a mountain. So just kind of wiggle your fingers a bit, wiggle your toes, wiggle your eyeballs to invite some lightness in. Try to coax those shoulders away from your ears so that stress response starts to release. So let's connect to our breath, girls, with some inhales up and exhales down. So you can soften those knees, ride the energy up, and then blow it out. Yeah? So we're just taking these first few minutes just to make that connection to our pranayama, our life force energy, that breath, that chi, that prana that moves through us. And hopefully we can move it about so that it gets loosened, unrestricted, more freely moving and healthy from the inside out. Maybe you can hear your breath coax in a little bit of oceanic Darth Vader-y, Ujjayi, victorious breath. Nice, girls. Now from the bottom, let's join our palms, kind of an inner cleanse, and then just like a fountain, it peels off. Good. Ride it up, 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 and peel it off. Looks good, yeah? So you are just flowing water. Nothing is gonna win over water. It moves above, it moves under, it moves around any obstacles. And there you are, so grounded, right in the midst of it. Let's take one more. Nice. And now, girls, we're gonna reverse it. Take the arms up and we sink it down the midline. So there's always that duality, that high and low, up and down, in and out. Exhale, inhale, black and white, male, female, night and day, sun and moon. The two together, the opposites, create that harmonic balance. How about one more of these? Raise those arms, spread your wings. Now we're gonna do a pump, 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 and an open big. Nice. Pumpity pump, and huge victory. Can you wiggle your fingers too? Yeah. Pump, pump, and open it up. Nice. So we're just charging up those large muscles in the legs and the hips. Two more. Pump, pump. And at the same time, girls, you know, I know you know, you have that very nice, strong posture. You got it. Now hands to your thighs. Let's create a standing cat and a cow with your spine. So you just hollow and then drop it down. So your tail and your crown are part of that spine. So we're gonna let the head and tail drop and then they ride up. So we're just trying to lubricate those spinal vertebrae. Hey, give them a chance to move into extension and then flexion. So it just bathes those vertebrae in that synovial fluid, and see how healthy we can make that spine. Oftentimes we don't give it a chance during our day to move with such range of motion. Good. How about one more little cat and cow? And now we ride the energy up and sink the chi right into your heart. And let's just give our feet a bit of attention before we start a vinyasa. So girls, I'm just gonna roll to the ball of my feet. Roll. And it's like, ooh, I'm getting all of those foot, toe bones. There are 26 bones in each foot. Can you believe it? More than a quarter of all the bones in your body, all 206, more than a quarter are located in the feet. So we want to give them a little bit of TLC, a little bit of attention, right? We never think about our feet until they hurt, right? So let's give them some massages here. One more. All right, so hopefully we got the chi, the energy stirred up, and we're gonna create this beautiful vinyasa. As always though, yours might be a bit different. So I invite that so that at the end you feel like, oh, I got the very best class that you personally needed. So here we go. We start in the middle of our mat. Shoulders are down, palms are spun open. And there you stand so healthy and tall, like a very powerful tada or mountain. Tada, sana. So let's start with the sun breath, gang. Up, hands come down. You're in that strong utka, strong chair. Open the arms. How wide can you get it? Can you wiggle your fingers? Now we're gonna start right. So look, right arm goes under left. However you join your hands is up to you. And we'll give some pumps here. Eagle pumps. Up and down. Yeah, two more. Up and down. Now this one, gang, we're gonna uncross and just graze the sky. Ooh, so maybe you feel some of that rigidity loosening its grip. So let's go left side, same. Inhale, raise. Here's the high. Now we ground so strongly on the earth. Then we expand the wing. This time left arm tucks under. Hey, loosen however the hands work. We'll take those eagle pumps. So maybe one shoulder feels looser or tighter or more agreeable. That's just how we are, not to fret. And this one rides up, uncross, graze the sky. Release it. Moving forward, so we'll do one eagle and we'll travel on from there. We'll keep adding and adding. Inhale, rise. How's your breathing going, team? Exhale, sink. How open can you get those wings? Whoa! Right is under. One beautiful eagle. Pump it. Now, this time it grazes open. And look, I come back into the chair and I'm gonna rotate to the right. So this is very personal. Maybe you have your elbow stuck on your thigh. Maybe one arm comes up, maybe both arms go wide. Maybe you look up, you look side, you look down. You're gonna customize this seated twist. I'm gonna strive to keep my lower body though frozen and ask my middle spine, my thoracic spine to do the bulk of the twist. When you're ready, exhale, lower the arm. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, peel it off. Nice. So I added a spinal twist, which is what? Flushing, detoxing, getting rid of any excess, anything that doesn't serve us well. Out it goes. Left side, here we go. How you doing? Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Inhale, open. What arm, gang? Left it is. Yeah. Pumping eagles. Oh, flush out. Then wide open. We come back into a uka, a chair, and heading left. So make your own twist here. Okay? Breathing, breathing, breathing. When you're ready, join the hands right up the midline and let it go. Nice. So man, we've got all sorts of detoxing going already. Whew. You're gonna feel like $1,000,000 at the end of this practice. So let's add on, hey? Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. How's that upper body? So strong through your spine. Right arm under. One pump, you eagles. Beautiful. Flush it out. Spread your wings. Come back into uka. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Your version. Okay, honoring neck, spine. Now come back, guys. Come up the midline. My hands come to my heart. I walk, step, or float apart. Okay, so I could step it or leap it and come into a huge capital X. So even the fingers are charging, even your earlobes are charging. Toes are light, and we're gonna sway in a capital X. Oh my goodness, how about those side bodies? Open the ribs, open the vertebrae, your gills are opening. Woo, one more each. Nice, now come center, make a point, hands come to the hip crease, you fold forward. Pasarita. Okay, so maybe the knees are soft. Maybe you have a block or a cushion or a pillow and you want to place your hands on. So you determine how far your forward fold goes. Okay, at the end of it, if you like, you could let your head just dangle. Okay, so give your neck a chance to uncompress. Like gravity caused that traction to occur. Now, when we come out, gang, lead toward me with your crown. Lead toward the front of your screen. Notice how your equilibrium feels. Take your time, raise the arms up. Walk, step, or float back home. Nice. So wide leg forward fold. Prasarita Padottanasana after our blowing in the breeze, capital X. Left side, here we go. Moving on. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Broaden the heart center, broaden the collarbones. Yeah, beautiful. Left arm is under. Eagles are pumping. Yes. Free it up, graze the sky. Come back into a strong chair. Inhale and exhale, twist. Freeze your legs as best you can. When you're ready, ride the inhale up. Hands swoop under, come to the heart. You walk, step, or remember, you can just jump it. Hey, you decide how wide. Your toes are slightly turned in. Huge X. It's like, ta-da! You're a champion. You're a winner. Flow it, flow it, flow it. So open up. It's like you're trying to leave your fingerprints on the sky or the ceiling, and yet your feet feel fully rooted on the Mother Earth. One more sway each. Nice. How you feel right here? Then you come back to the X. Make a point. Inhale. Exhale. Ooh, puff your heart out. Soften the knees. You decide how far you want to take that. Notice how you feel upside down. When you're ready, make your way back. So it is an inversion. Your head's below your heart. So you might get that woo, little bit of lightheaded feeling. So always go at your own best speed. Make your way down and make your way back up in such a way that honors you. All right, after that forward fold, we're gonna move on. Let's go. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Inhale, open. What arm? You got it. Right. Let's go. You're a powerful eagle. Pump those arms. And then graze the clouds. Come back into a strong Utka. Fierce. Inhale. Twist on the exhale. Your type of twist. Come back, ride it up. Arms circle around, walk, step, or like a cat. Yeah, so light. Charge, one each way, team. Sway. Beautiful, sway. From your X, make a point. Hands to the hip crease or wherever. Forward fold. Reach your crown toward me, toward the screen. Surrender with gravity. Inhale, come back up. Now we're adding on. So from this point, look, I turn and I make a lunge right. Then come on up, center your feet. A lunge left. And one more to the right. Boom. Now stay here and do a warrior one. Okay? So you look down, your toes and your knees are lined up with your heart. And can you charge those elbows? Yeah? When you're ready, come back up. Turn front and center. Walk, step, or float home. Okay? So it's a little triple warrior followed by a strong, powerful Virabhadrasana one, warrior one. All right, so we got a little movement with a hold. Left side. Here we go. How you feeling out there, okay? You guys all right? Come on down. Open wide, left arm. Boom. Let's pump, team. Look at each time it gets a little bit more open. Spread the wings. Come into your chair. Inhale. Exhale, twist it, wring it, flush out whatever does not serve you in a good way. You're gonna let it go. Circle, hands to the heart, walk, step. Ooh, so light you are. Ta-da! Sway like bamboo. Pretty. Come back to the X, make a tall point. And then surrender to gravity. Oh my gosh, however far you like to hang out. Shake your head if you like, guys. You got any heavy, deep thoughts you want to free up? You could just let them fall right out of your brain. Now we make that point. And remember the triple lunge? Turn left. Your knee and toe turns. Come up and over. Inhale. Spin right. Up and over, yeah? Left side will hang there. And then charge warrior one, okay? So your headlights, your hips and shoulders are all squared up. Oh, can you give me any more height on those elbows? Are you breathing? One more breath. Straighten that left knee. Rotate front and center. Walk, step, home. Awesome, okay? Moving on from Virabhadrasana warrior one. You guys are kicking it. Let's go on this Sunday. Inhale, rise. Exhale, deepen. Oh, I feel the warmth moving in, right? Right arm. So we keep repeating, and our bodies start to feel the heat, that tapas, that inner fire. And that's what charges up our immunity, right? So we are going to have such amazing immune systems after this practice. Nothing can get us. Hey, charge. Sway. Oh my gosh. Invite that freedom and that mobility. Forward fold. Can you give your neck a little bit of release here? Shake it if you like. Ground your heels, wiggle your toes, reach your crown to me. Remember the triple warrior lunge? Right. Up and over, center of the feet. Left. Got it. One more, team. Stay here. Warrior one. Come on, ground your hips, but raise the arms. Nice. Now from here, look. I do a little bow. And come up. Hands go back. Bind if you can, or just bring them back. Lead with your heart and humble warrior. Let's try that a few times just for practice. Bowing warrior, prayer hands. Hands go behind, countering that move with humble. Yes, one more. So team, you're hinging from your hip, not really your spine. So keep that heart exposed, extended, and hinge right from your hip, keeping that spine long. Nice, awesome. Make a point, turn home, and float in. All right, so humble with reverse prayer, humble warrior. Yeah? All right, here we go, left side. Inhale, rise. I'm feeling warmer. How about you? You getting there? Open it up. Left is under. Woo! Up and down. Nice. Let's leave your mark right on the clouds. Yeah, have a seat, Utkas. Inhale. Exhale, wring it out. Twist it. Spread those wings. Come back home, ride it up. Make a big circle, hands come to the heart, and you can walk, you could step, you could jump. Light toes. Let's go, bamboo. Woo! I feel that space between my wrists. Tall point. Dive in, the water is fine. However far, honor yourself. It's your practice, okay? Nobody knows your body better than you, so be kind. You ready? Triple warrior. 3. Up and over. It's this beautiful, fluid triple warrior. Then we hang out here. Now we're strong and powerful. Can you raise those arms any more past your ears? Are you ready, guys? Bow, prayer, and up. Reverse the hands, puff it out, and dump it. Humble. Good. Let's do it twice more just for practice. Prayer and bow. Nice. Release behind you. Puff it and dump it. Good. What do you think? Just one more of those. So your legs stay steady and still, and all the movement is occurring right at your hip joint. Okay, same. Your spine stays tall and open. Good deal. Come back to warrior 1. Center the foot. Walk, step. Float home. Okay? So we will just do one of the prayer and one of the humble. And on we go. Look at how many moves we've done already, yeah? You guys are the advanced students who showed up today. You guys are the winners. All right, here it goes. Inhale, rise. Can you feel that breath breathing you, hey? Right arm. So you just allow that pranayama to find its rhythm, its natural groove. We all have a different rhythm. So you might be faster or slower than I. It's all good. How's that twist feel on that spine? Your inner organs love that opportunity to detox. Look at how we just flow from one skill to the next. It's like a beautifully orchestrated dance, hey? I liken it to nature. You know how everything in nature just moves in its own pace. You can't force the leaves to grow or to turn colors. So we can get lots of lessons from Mother Nature, right? She's a wise gal. Let it go, hinge. Perfect, guys. Now come up, make your warrior. And now my arms will just drift into 2. And if you need to spread your feet a little bit further, sometimes a warrior 2 stance is wider than a warrior 1. So I'm coaxing my hips down. My knee and toe are in the same line, and arms are one beautiful long line. So here we are, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. I'm gonna breathe into my heart, and then I push up into the heart, and push up. One more, into heart, and push up. Drop back into 2, straighten the knee, float the toe home, you know the deal. Walk, step, or float. Hey, So warrior 2 with a heart breath. Okay, and we'll do that 3 times on the left. Here we go. Light toes. How's your mountain? How's your tadas? Feels like home. Hey, after a while, we keep coming back. It becomes familiar. Nice. So even though our moves are not rapid or quick, they're continuous. Like water is always moving. That makes it healthy. If the water stagnates, what happens? Oh, it kind of gets gunked up and green. Not so healthy. Same with our bodies. With that movement, we invite that energy to move through us in such a healthier way. Let's go. Surrender, gang. What do you want to let go of here? From your mind, from your body, from your heart. Anything you want to let go of. Float back up, tall point. Here we go. Triple warrior. Left. Up and over. Right. Up and over. One more. Hang here. What was it? Warrior 1. Ta-da! Breathe into your heart, hinging from your hips. So your spine basically just goes along for the ride. Humble, let it go. You've got it, guys. Come back into our warrior. And what do? Step into 2, warrior 2. So again, maybe I widen my stance. See if you could sink your hips at the same time your crown is lifting up. How's that knee and toe? Can you wiggle those left toes? Broaden your side body and puff out the arms. Relax the shoulders. Then what? Breathe into your heart and reach for the sky. Into the heart and reach. One more heart's breath, gang. Awesome. Come back into 2. Straighten, rotate, walk, step, low. Woo! How about it? Okay, so let's continue with those 3 heart's breath. It's just kind of a nice way to connect to the pranayama while we're in our warrior. And we'll move on from there, all right? Do you feel the heat, the chi, the prana? Ooh, starting to really surge now in this beautiful vinyasa. So let's go forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Open. Can you get them behind you? Right arm tucks under. Yep. One strong eagle. You are a bird, guys. Fly. Woo. And back into our seat. Inhale up. Exhale, twisted chair. Where might you invite out some more space? Can you get any more open in any of these asana? Oh my gosh, feel the freedom and the ease, hey? Hopefully as our bodies are starting to unwind and create some space and openness, our mind might do exactly the same, or maybe our heart is rigid today. It's all about a journey, right? So just checking in and see where this journey takes us. Sometimes you get on the mat and you just never know what will unfold. So it's an adventure, it's a journey. Some days you go for the gusto. Some days you do a very gentle practice. Some days it might be all shavasana, right? You just lay there and breathe. And that's okay too, okay? So I always try to think, come to the mat without any expectation. Just see how organically it unfolds. So look, I came back to 2 and I straighten up into 5 points. So your 4 appendages in your head, whoop, jut out from this vital center. Now, team, your legs, your feet are very much active. Your muscles in your lower extremity are zipping in on the bones. That allows me to wobble back and forth in a tug of war here. Ooh, you don't know which way to go. Everybody's pulling you in your future, but you can't let go of that past. Oh my gosh, but there you are, right in the midst of it, in the present moment. Now, the next time you go right, look, I'm reaching that right hand toward that wall. When I can go no further without shortening on my right lungs, I come into Trikonasana, triangle. I might look up, I might look forward, I might look down, whatever your neck says is the best. But I don't know if you could see, the arms try to create a vertical line that was the same as your horizontal line. Okay, so this same length has now just gone vertical. Pretend, team, there's a wall right behind you that you could lean into. And if it helps, I turn the eye of my elbow toward my ear. That's going to give me a little bit more freedom in the shoulder. Now, how do we get out of here? I lift up like someone takes your left wrist, put you back into 5 points. You spin your right toe. Home we go. Awesome. So tug of war with triangle pose. If you need a block or a coffee table or a couch to place your hand on, it's all good. Hey, this is the beauty of our home practice. You've got all these unique yoga props, so let's use them. Left side, how about it? Ooh, that really wakes up the torso muscles, the obliques, as we do that kind of isolation in that tug of war. Here goes. How's the pranayama, team? Up. Are you still breathing out there? Hey, let the breath be the guide. So rather than adapt our breathing to our movement, it's suggested that we adapt our movement to a pranayama, to our breathing. So as I say, everybody will be moving at their own breath pace because we all have these different respiratory rates. Sway and sway. Nice. Oh, that's opening up, right? It's looser than the first time we did it. Hang your head, guys. Let it open up. Heavy stuff drains out. Right back, tall point. Triple warrior. Left. Inhale. And right. Nice. One more left. You stay here. Virabhadasana 1. Charge the fingers. Lift, lift, lift. And bow. And reverse prayer. Humble. Relax the shoulders. Good, team. Past the warrior 1. And then we drifted into 2. Maybe I'm going to widen my stance. So how's your long vertical line? Shoulders relaxed. 3 hearts breath. Good. Make that connection of your breath to your heart. And I always think your heart is your inner compass, right? It's always there to let you know when you're in touch with your true self. From those 5 points, remember our tug of war? Woo! It really helps to think. What if somebody had your left wrist? And then someone pulls you by the right. Oh my goodness. Good. Now the next time we're heading left, I keep those leg muscles engaged. I keep this left waist long, wherever that hand lands, to put me into this beautiful open triangle. And how's the vertical stripe of your arm? Wherever you feel like looking. Sometimes I like to look up to see if my arm is straight up. Sometimes I like to look down to see how my toes are lining up with my knee. And then that right shoulder blade, it's like you're leaning into a wall. One more breath. On the inhale, you lift yourself back into 5 points. Beautiful. Float, walk, step your feet home. Woo! That was a long hold in that lunge position, but you did it. Shall we move forward from our triangle? Let's go. Let's go. We got time. Woo! What a good Sunday morning practice we have. I'm proud of you all. I'm proud. Come on now. Expansive eagle wings. Right under. Do you feel some of the rigidity loosening from the upper back and shoulders? Hopefully. Inhale up, exhale, we twist. Oh, can you find any more space in the collarbone? Come back, ride it up. Walk, step, float like a cat. How big are your X's? Sway once each. There is nothing like a surrendering forward fold. Oh, it purges, it flushes, it lets go. Whee! Come back up. What now? You know the deal. Triple warrior. 3. It's so fluid and graceful. 2. 1 more. Let's go. And then we are strong warrior 1. Can you sink your hips a little at the same time you charge the arm? Charge that back knee straight as you can. Prayer, bow. Inhale up. Exhale, return. Inhale up, charge the elbows. Boom. Nice. Arms float up. Then you pivot into 2. Nice length. Heart's breath. Up we go. How's your heart feel today, gang? Make that connection with it. From here, straighten. 1 tug of war, forward and back. Here we go. You're reaching. Someone's got your right wrist. They're pulling, keeping this long. Drop it and reach. So here's your long line. So my goal is not to let my back banana, but to keep that length that you have, like a Tadasana. Now from here, can you bring your hand to your heart and toward the earth, heart, and open up. So any way this works for you guys, hey? Doesn't have to be exactly the same as mine, just some connection to Anahata, the heart. Last one. Now someone takes that left wrist, they lift you up, walk, step, float home. All right, so it's a subtle twist. There's another little twisting action. So man, you are gonna feel like you are wrung out by the end of our practice today. Left side, how about it? Rise up. Sometimes it's fun, and this is easier, I think, on a Zoom call because you're not worried about anybody seeing you. But what if you did the practice, the vinyasa, with your eyes soft or even dare to close them? Could you do the vinyasa without your visual? So then guess what? That forces you to really connect to the feeling state. In yoga, we would call that bhavanas, hey? How do you feel in each of the moves? Which is really the more important part, because sometimes we can get hung up in the aesthetics of how the pose looks. And really, to be our truest self, we honor how it feels. So a pose might feel different in my body than in yours, which is why you want to honor yours and do it in such a way that is kind, right? Kind. And helps you ultimately feel better at the end and not worse. Okay? Ride it up. Good. Come up into 2. Widen if you like. So open, warriors. Let's connect to your heart. Anahata breath. Invite that pure white light right into Anahata, right into your heart. Straighten up, 5 points, tug of war. Really ground that back right foot, team. All right, here goes. Someone's got your wrist. They're pulling you, they're pulling you, pulling you. You set down so that left side body stays long. Can you reach your right fingerprints a hair higher? Then 3 heart twists. Wherever you want to place those fingers, it's up to you. Honor your neck. Maybe you look up, maybe you don't. Okay, one more. Ooh, I love that detoxing twist we got going on here. Someone takes your right wrist, pulls you up back into 5 points. Spin the left toes. Boom. Nice. All right, what do you think? I think we have time for 2 more skills. 2 more? Can we do it? Come on, I know you can do it. I believe in you. So just 2 more. One is very fiery and one is very fluid. Okay, so a work and a kind of easier one. This is it. Let's go. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open. Right under eagle. Pump it. Graze it. Oh my gosh. Each time we repeat this, it gets more engaged, more open, more reflective, hey, more insightful. Let's flow. Look at that beautiful, beautiful X. Point. Engage your thigh muscles, guys, inviting the back thigh to open. Head shakes. Ride your energy back up. Where we headed, triple warrior. Easy, flowing warrior. Okay, can go with the flow. Can change direction on a dime. But yet we can be very powerful and humble. Up. Open up that heart center. Let the sun shine in. Hinge from our hip. Right back up. Warrior 1 spins into 2. Heart connection. How's your heart feeling today? There's no one answer. It's just your answer. Some days it feels really awesome. Some days it feels heavy. It's all good. Straighten. Tug of war. That's kind of the way of yoga, right? There's highs and lows, ups and downs, good and bad, hard and easy. Okay. So if we just hang in there and continue to breathe, right? Eventually we get through it. Was that 2 or 3? I'm babbling on here, okay? Hi. Lift yourself up, guys. Now look, my toes are gonna stay out and I come into this Hindi squat. It's like a plie stance, but now your spine is upright versus the chair where it was forward. Now you're upright. And so you're gonna pull your elbows in and strongly up. In. One more. Now, soften the knees and look, I'm gonna do a little wax on, wax off. 3 times total. That's the fluid one I was talking about. Wax on and wax off. Walk, step, or float home. So powerful. Immunity enhancing Hindi squats. That's called a Hari pull. And it really, ooh, you probably felt the inner heat that it creates, followed by wax on and wax off, which is another gentle twist. So after we stoke the fire in the Hindi squat, then we can burn away whatever doesn't serve us. All right, left side. How about it? 2 moves we added on. Hang in there, gang. We're almost done with this vinyasa. You are doing amazing. Left arm. Let's pump. Let's dust it off. Come back, chair. Up with a detoxing twist. Come back, ride it up. Walk, step, float. So soft, so quiet we are. Just light on the earth. Yeah, look at you, tall point. Dive in. Surrendering. Oh man. How do you feel in that forward fold, Prasarita? Let's go, warriors. This is a fluid warrior. One more. Here comes the powerful warrior one. Then he bows. Then he's powerful. Then he bows. Then he's powerful. Then he drops in the warrior two. Connects to the heart. Charge those fingers and elbows, gang. At the same time you're reaching up, can you sink down through your hips? Warrior, straight in, tug of war. Oh my goodness, that chi, that prana is just circulating so freely through these bodies with this warming practice, this fluid vinyasa. And that helps those energy pathways, those meridians, to become less clogged, less construction, right? The energy moves through so freely. Turn the toes out. And cloud hands. 1, 2, and 3. Walk, step, home. So just take a few moments in your mountain with prayer hands. Invite the shoulders to drop down. And while you're here, see if you can just wobble at your ankle joint. So toes come up, then heels come up. It's like you are standing in the wind. And then, if possible, soften or even close one or both eyes. And just dare to invite a little instability. So maybe you get wobbly. And that's all good because you're activating your sensors, right? It's like your TV antenna. Have to fine tune a little bit to get the clearest picture. Now, eventually come back to the center. Your toes are light and wiggly. Your heels are grounded. As the toes lighten up, the arch of your foot will lift up, providing lightness to your building, to your tada. Now, gang, look, I'm swaying back and forth, back and forth. Opposite of the first time, now your weight will shift from one foot to the other. Oh, did you see my antenna kind of activate? One more each. So you feel the different aspects of our feet. Then come center. Did you know, this is amazing to me, your feet, like I said, a quarter of all your bones, your feet also have more sensory neurons getting feedback from the earth than any other part of your body. So when we are barefoot, we have a much greater connection to those feelers, to those sensors. When I am shod, when I put on shoes, I have a disconnect. So it's really good to get barefoot as often as we can. So I applaud you, and your feet are smiling right now. They're so happy. Let's take one more sun breath, gang, inviting in all the positivity and the lightness that we possibly can. And melt it down to sink into your heart. And if you like, just place your hands over your heart for 3 more breaths. 1 for your mind, 1 for your body, and 1 for your heart. After you've taken those 3 breaths, we have 5 minutes to give you a beautiful Shavasana. So whether you do that seated or lying down or legs up the wall, select the place that seems the most inviting, that feels like, oh my gosh, I just did this beautiful practice and now I get to create the duality with stillness. So all that movement now can be appreciated in our restful state. So the 2 suggestions are to have your spine long, wherever that is, and also very comfortable, because it's just hard to stay on focus if you're hurting. So find a place that's comfortable for you. Okay, take about 10 seconds and then we'll begin. All right. Okay, so wherever you're at, I would invite you to make that breath connection again. Okay? So as we began at the top of the class with awareness of your pranayama, your breathing as it moves in, passes down the vocal cords, the larynx, branches off into the 2 lungs, invited deep into the lowest lobes of lungs so that your belly will actually expand, because as the lungs fill, the diaphragm muscle, that dome-shaped muscle, drops down and presses all the organs down. So you'll feel the belly expand, which is a good thing, not a bad thing. So skinny jeans are not great for enhancing our pranayama. Okay, we don't want to restrict that. We want to actually let the floodgates open. And then it passes back up, rides back out, exactly opposite how we arrived. Continue with your breath, in and out. Not trying to force it, but just letting it find its own way, its own natural groove. Like an infant, when you see them breathing so beautifully, so deeply. And then it sometimes helps to remember that not only do the lungs open forward, but they also travel wide, laterally, and then posteriorly toward the back body. So it's like a balloon, okay? It's gonna fill and release like a cylinder. So just make that connection. Sometimes we grip in our back body around the kidney area. You're a kidney gripper. Oh, with stress, you get that low back ache. So try to invite the pranayama, the breath, into the back body as well as the front and the sides. Check in with your shoulders, see if you can ease them away from the ears, countering that stress response. And then finally relax the facial muscles. Those around the eyes drop back into the socket. Unwrinkle your forehead. Unclench your jaw. Loosen the throat, the tongue, the ear canals. And just find yourself here, bathing in the after effects of that beautiful practice that you woke up and got into. And congratulate yourself. Give yourself credit for that amazing effort that you did. So stay with that breath for a few more minutes, and I'm going to read you one of my favorite sayings that was written by Maya Angelou. It just is a really great one that I like to share. So just bask in your relaxation as I read. I have learned that no matter what happens, how bad it seems today, life does go on and it will be better eventually tomorrow. I have learned that you can tell a lot about a person by the way they handle three things: a rainy day, lost luggage, or tangled Christmas tree lights. I have learned that regardless of your relationship with your parents, you will miss them when they are gone from your life. I have learned that making a living is not the same as making a life. I've learned that sometimes life gives you a second chance. I have learned that you shouldn't go through life with a catcher's mitt on both hands. You need to be able to throw something back. I have learned that if you pursue happiness, it will elude you. But if you focus on your family, your friends, the needs of others, your work, and doing the very best you can, happiness will find you. I've learned that whenever I decide something with an open heart, I usually make the right choice. I have learned that even when I have pains, I don't have to be one. I've learned that every day you should reach out and touch someone. People love that human touch, holding hands, a warm hug, or just a friendly pat on the back. I have learned that I still have a lot to learn. And finally, people will forget what you have said. People will forget what you have done, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And so I'm grateful for how you made me feel today, showing up and joining me in this Vinyasa practice. Let us join our hands together one last time at the heart and recite that word that is used across the globe that simply means that good or light in me recognizes and honors that same beautiful light, that unique light in all of you. And that is Namaste. You're awesome. If you want to unmute, guys, and talk for a bit, love to hear from you.
Oh, where's my?
How are you guys?
Thanks, Nancy. I can't.
Hey, so good to have you.
Was amazing, Nancy. Thank
Oh,
you.
It's
Oh
awesome.
my gosh, I'm
It's
so
what-
glad we didn't get frozen or some other glitch, but
I'm trying
you
to
guys.
add my face, but I don't know how to add my face. How to spell? Isn't that crazy?
Let's
Shows-
see if
It says
you-
show self view. Start video maybe. Oh, there I am. Okay. Thank you, Nancy. You're a lifesaver.
you
That
know
was
I
nice.
don't see you guys. I don't know why I don't see you guys.
Did I
Where
do
are
something?
you?
Maybe
No,
did I?
no.
I see you.
Hey.
I
Oh,
see
good.
Sue. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Donna. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
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 Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
guys usually do the Sunday? Are you Sunday usuals?
Yeah. You know what? I think now as it moves, there used to be a lot. Now that just like this last week or two, it's less. You know, like
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah.
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 I'm surprised because there's no Saturday class. So this is all you there's a Friday and then this is the only Sunday there is.
Wow. Okay.
It used to be your 11 Friday, Nance, and then this was Sunday and nothing, no
Yeah.
Saturday. So,
Wow.
I mean, I don't know.
Well,
I love it,
well,
but So,
Right, right.
mhm.
Well, you guys are awesome. I so
Well, thank
appreciate
you.
you
Thank you so
showing
much.
up. Have a great Sunday, okay? You got something fun planned?
Thank you. No. I got, because I have to do my classes, Nancy.
You do.
Yeah, I do.
It's
I
it's
haven't
starting up.
started. I have not
Okay.
started. So I need to get going. It's very,
Hey,
Yeah, you
Don,
better-
this
is
is
the
it,
end.
Don. This
I
is
don't,
it.
Sue, I don't know if Sue knows I'm retiring in December, Sue.
She
Oh,
doesn't
gosh.
know?
Congrats. Wow.
She probably doesn't. Did you know that, Sue?
No,
Yeah.
I did not.
Thank you. So my last semester.
Woo.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. How many
Yeah.
years, Donna?
So,
How many years?
20, full-time 27, but then I was 13 adjunct.
Wow.
Yeah, 81.
Unbelievable.
People always say, oh my God, are you still here?
That's amazing. Now wait, Don, you went to ISU too, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
my
graduated
God.
in 1978
Oh my
with a
gosh.
with a recreation degree. Yeah,
Yeah.
loved it. My
'Cause-
favorite years.
Do you know where I'm at? I'm at my son and my daughter-in-law's right here in Normal right now.
You are?
Ah, I am.
Oh.
I'm not in my new house until Tuesday, so
I was wondering about that. And
they were kind enough to let me in here so I could teach this class. But
well, tell them
I'm
we
back.
thank them, and we're
I
grateful
will.
also.
Awesome.
Oh.
Well,
So Tuesday, Aunt, this is exciting.
Tuesday. It is
Yeah.
exciting. Yeah. You
Your
should
house
see our garage is a scary place, but we'll get in there eventually. So yeah.
Well, your home is amazing. Absolutely
Aw,
beautiful.
It's
Amazing.
gonna be nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be nice. But so yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
but at least we could
Well,
still
good
connect
luck.
like this. All right, I
I
will
know.
look for you all. I won't be doing mails Tuesday until the following week
Okay.
because I still won't have internet. But then Friday, hopefully, I'll see you all.
Okay.
Oh,
Hopefully.
okay,
All
great.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you
again.
so
So
much.
good to see you, Sue. Hey,
Thank
so
you.
good to see you. All right,
Nice
love
to
you
see you.
guys.
Bye. Thanks,
care.
Nancy.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Stop.